Okay. Okay, everybody. Time for yoga. All right, friends. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making space for each other. It's always a packed class on Sunday morning, but good energies. As far as announcements, it's first day of March, so I'll give you my March announcements, which is just my monthly offering that I do once per month is on the 21st of March this month. So it's always the third Saturday of each month. It's my frequency class. It's called Frequency. It's basically just 2 hours. It's a 2 hour experiential, like basically just like experience. It's breath work and sound. So it's not yoga, it's not movement, it's just straight breathing, one type of breath. It's from the lineage of holotropic breath work, if you're familiar. So one type of breath for like an hour. It's intended to get you out of here into here and allow you to move energy and process energy in a way you're not necessarily able to do in your ordinary life. So we breathe for that long, and then I have a musician that always supports me. And so at the very end, for like 30 minutes, as you're coming down, coming back into your body, he plays music and does all sorts of just, yeah, cool sound things. So I'd love to have you. 21st of March, it's spring equinox, which is kind of cool. So it would be a good way to just kind of renew, reset as we go into spring. It's $33 in this space, 7 to 9 p.m. And then my other thing I'm doing this month is, this is not here, it's all virtual, it's all on Zoom, but I'm doing a March meditation challenge. So basically every weekday during March, so weekdays meaning not Saturdays or Sundays, but Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. on Zoom for 20 to 30 minutes. I'll just lead meditation. So you can just roll out of bed, turn on your computer. You don't even have to turn your camera on, and I'll guide you through meditation. It's totally optional. Like people are like, what if I can't come for this day and this day? I'm like, you can not come the entire month if you want. I don't care, but that just means you lost $25. So it's completely up to you. I think personally, I think $25, it's like basically $1 a day. It's very inexpensive in my opinion. So even if you do miss like 5 times or 10 times, it's still, in my opinion, worth it. And even if you came like twice, it's maybe 2 times more than you would meditate otherwise. So I would love to have you. It's to get the Zoom information, you just have to Venmo me your $25. And then it's also going to be posted, all the recordings will be posted on a private YouTube playlist. So if you can't do it at 7:30 in the morning, you could do it any other time during the day that works for you. And you can also have the recordings the rest of your life. So you could use these recordings forevermore. So yeah, if you have any questions about that, just let me know, ask me after class, or just if you're wanting to sign up, Venmo me 25 and then I'll get you the info. Yeah. Cool. And I don't want to like jinx us, but it looks like we have extra space in the back. So if you guys do want to spread out again, sorry I made you get so close. I sent 2 people away. Now I feel bad, but it's okay. All right, let's do the thing. So go ahead and just come to seated meditation. And before you settle in, you may want to just stretch your body a little bit, move around a little bit, get your wiggles out. So you can make some noises if you want to. Just kind of feel into your physicality. And eventually settle into stillness. So just be intentional with where and how you place your hands. So your hands can just be resting in your lap. Palms face down to be a little more grounded, to go more inward. Palms face up to be a little more open, a little more receptive. If you want to bring your hands to your heart space, or even one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, please feel free. Sit up nice and tall. So draw up through the crown of your head and just feel into the length of your spine. See if you can really let your shoulders relax down away from your ears. Close your eyes. Or if you want to keep your eyes open, lower and soften your gaze so you're not looking around with big satellite eyes. You're bringing a little more awareness inward. And just take these first few moments to really become present in this space. So letting go of everything that's going on out there, letting go of all the chaos in the world, all the chaos maybe in your own life, and just letting yourself land right here for the next 90 minutes. So feel yourself, your own presence in this room. Feel the ground underneath you, the air around you, even the energy of community around you. You can listen to sounds. The sound of my voice is the most obvious, but you can also notice white noise, background noise, maybe even sounds that come from within your own body. And intentionally bringing your awareness inward. Just notice how you feel today, how you are. So physically, how does it feel to just sit in this position? How do your hips feel? How does your spine feel? How do your shoulders feel? Is there anywhere you're tightening up, tensing up that you didn't even realize? Just by noticing, see if you can soften a little bit. So oftentimes that's through our face, through our forehead, eyebrows, jaw. Any way you could let your shoulders, again, just melt down away from your ears a little bit more. That length in the sides of your neck. And then going a little bit deeper than just physical. How do you feel energetically? How do you feel emotionally? So a lot of people are pretty much dissociated from their bodies. They're just living in their heads all the time. So this is an invitation to come into your body and to actually feel and connect. So rather than tuning out of what's going on inside of you, you're tuning in, you're acknowledging, you're holding whatever's flowing through your inner space with your loving awareness. You're not trying to fix anything or control anything or make anything change. You're just noticing what's already flowing through you, what's already present, giving it your awareness, holding it with your awareness. So you're becoming the witness to your own internal experience. And that really is the yoga. So with this extra awareness on what's going on inside of you, also start to notice your breath. Start to bring more attention to your breath. You can visualize your breath if you want to. Just use your imagination. See your breath flowing through you. Maybe up and down your spine, maybe out into your fingers, down into your toes. If you're not such a visual person, you're more tactile, you can just feel into the expansion of your inhales. Letting go, the contraction of your exhales. See if you can let your breath become an anchor to anchor you to the present moment again and again. So every time that you get distracted throughout our class, every time your mind wanders, it's totally fine. It's completely normal. It's human. But just notice, oh, I went somewhere else again, and then come back to your breath. The simple rise and fall, the simple expansion and contraction. Next time you breathe in, my friends, fill up as big as you possibly can and hold in that fullness. And as you hold, see if you can even take an extra little sip at the top. Keep holding. See if you can seal your pelvic floor. It's called Mula Bandha root lock. So everything kind of squeezes. Keep holding. And then open your mouth and great big sigh. Ah, yeah, very good. Do that 2 more times. So inhale, fill up as big as you can get, as full as you can become with your breath. Hold. As you hold, Mula Bandha, root lock. Squeeze everything up into the crown of your head. Keep holding, keep holding. Take that extra sip. And then open your mouth, great big sigh. Ah, nice job. Do that 1 more time. Make this the biggest inhale you've taken all morning. All the way up. Hold in fullness. Mula Bandha. This time, if possible, take 2 extra sips. And then open your mouth and let it out. Ah, nice job, friends. Now, seal your lips. Begin to cultivate what we call Ujjayi breath. So Ujjayi breath is in and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. So it starts to create a little whisper noise or an oceanic sound as you breathe in and out. Constricting the muscles in the back of your throat or engaging the muscles in the back of your throat, the same ones you engage when you whisper, when you hum, or when you gasp. So essentially, you're humming on the inside. You're humming without using your voice, and you're creating an internal vibration. This breath is meant to support you throughout your physical practice. So it's big and spacious, expansive and dynamic, powerful. And at the same time, it's slow, it's steady, it's calming and regulating for your nervous system as you move through what might be at some times a challenging practice or an uncomfortable practice. So this slow, deep breath is there to remind your body, tell your nervous system, everything is fine. You are safe. There's no need to freak out. Big, slow, deep breaths. Everything is okay. So we're communicating with our body through our breath. So please feel free to come back to this place, just your seated meditation at any time. If you need a moment to recalibrate, reconnect, this is always here for you. You're also welcome to stay right here as long as you want. You can stay here the whole entire class and you'd be doing just as much yoga as anybody else in this room. If you're ready to start moving your body, take this breath with you. Transition forward to your hands and your knees, tabletop. And then from your hands and knees, just start to move in any way your body wants to move. So maybe that's cat-cows. Maybe that's circles with your hips. Maybe you just feel like sitting back into a child's pose for a few rounds of breath, finding a sense of grounding there. So lots and lots of ways to explore from this place. You want to get into your wrists or your forearms. You might spin your fingers out towards the edges of your mat, the long edges, or even back towards your knees, and just kind of gently rock side to side, forward and back, or around in little circles. Just warming up your body, feeling into your body, noticing what feels really good this morning, what feels really strong or really open. What might feel a little bit tight or a little bit tender, a little bit stiff. So really just tuning in, connecting, feeling whatever there is to feel without judgment or criticism, just curiosity. Give yourself a few more breaths, moving in this way. And then eventually, downward facing dog is our destination. So you can start your own transition back to down dog whenever you are ready. You can get there however you would like. Good job. And then once you're in your dog pose, keep that same exploration going. Keep feeling around. So you might pedal out your heels. You might give your head a little shake or a little nod. Remember, in down dog, the goal is not to get your legs straight. It's not to get your feet flat on the ground. So you're more than welcome to keep a big bend in your knees and just focus on lengthening from your fingertips all the way up to your sit bones, all the way up to your butt. So if it helps to bend your knees, if you can find more length that way, then bend your knees. See if you can feel your strong foundation through your hands. So spread your fingers really, really wide. And imagine you're gripping the ground with the pads of your fingertips. See if you can find space between your ears and your shoulders. So if you shake your head side to side, like you're saying no with your head, you should be able to do that without an issue. It shouldn't touch your head. It shouldn't touch your arms. See if you can find space through your shoulders. And then use the strength in your core to lift you up out of your arms, out of your wrists, out of your hands. Use your big deep breath to support you. And if you're not quite sure how far apart your hands and your feet should be in your down dog, and a good way to measure is to come forward into a plank position like you're about to do a push-up without moving your hands or your feet. Just lift your hips and press them back. Bend your knees as much as you need to when you're in downward facing dog. So ideally, you don't have to move your hands or your feet at all between those two postures. Take one more big inhale into your down dog, my friends. And as you exhale, gaze forward to the top of your mat, and however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Once you've arrived, inhale into your halfway lift. So spine nice and long, get all the rounding out of your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. And exhale, release, and fold back in. Again, like that. Halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen. So stick your butt out. Reach the crown of your head forward. Bend your knees as much as you need to so that you can lengthen your spine even more, even more. Yeah, that's it. Exhale, fold. And then all the way up this time. So come through your halfway lift and keep rising. Arms extend. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Flowing with your breath for a moment. Inhale, high mountain. Reach up and stretch. Exhale, hinge at your hips, dive down slowly. Big bend in the knees is always helpful. I love when I see people bend their knees. Halfway lift, breathe in and lengthen. Stick your butt out. Yes, good. Exhale, release into your fold. And then press into your feet. Lead with your heart, rise. Inhale, arms extend. Nice dive. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Take that one more time. Make it a moving meditation. So lots of awareness. Inhale, reach up. Take the entire length of your exhale to dive down, traction out your spine, and then fold in. Halfway lift as you breathe in, spine parallel to the ground. Get all the rounding out of your back. Good, Abby. Exhale, let it go. And press into your feet. See if you can lead with your heart. Come back up to stand. Inhale, arms extend. Maybe even gaze up. Hands to your heart center as you exhale. All right, this time, inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down, so squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. If it's available, start to reach your hands back away from your body. And then only if you want to, turn this into a little back bend. Press your hips forward, pop up through your heart, tilt your chin up. As you press your hips forward, imagine you're hugging an invisible yoga block with your inner thighs. So that'll keep you out of your low back. Take one more big inhalation. And then keep your clasp. Exhale, hinge at your hips all the way down and fold. Great idea to bend your knees here so you can relax your neck and let your head be heavy. So even if you have a big bend in your knees, use the strength in your core to lift your butt as high as you can. And that is how you work this pose. Little more weight in your toes and the balls of your feet, little less weight in your heels. So it's a much better way to be in the pose than locking out your knees and rocking back into your heels. If you're doing that, all you're doing is pulling on your tendons and ligaments. Take one more big inhale. See if you can lift your knuckles a little bit higher. Exhale, hands to your low back. then release your clasp. Let your arms hang down. Nice, Anthony. You can give your arms a little shaky shake if you want, or give your head a little shaky shake. Yeah, good job. Inhale to your halfway lift position. Realign your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank position, top of your push-up. So take a moment here, find your strength, spread your fingers and actively push the ground away. See if you can take little baby rocks forward and back like you're sawing through a piece of wood with your body. Your hips should be level with your shoulders in a yoga plank. Right there, yep. If you want to come to your knees at any time, please feel free. Next time you inhale, find that little rock forward, so you're on your tippy toes. Exhale, lower just halfway down. Don't let your shoulders roll forward. Don't let your belly sink. Inhale, push back up, straighten out your arms again. Yes. Exhale, little rock forward, lower halfway. See if you can hold until you're empty in your breath. Inhale, push back up. Good. Exhale this time all the way down to your belly. Beautiful. Good, Rawad. Find a back bend of your choice. So lift your heart. It can be baby cobra, full cobra, sphinx, up dog, Spider-Man, cobra, locust. Just open through your front body. Give yourself a couple rounds of breath. Feel the stretch through your front body. As you are ready, take it back to your downward facing dog. No rush. So that little sequence, what we call a vinyasa, high to low push-up into our heart opener, back to our down dog. Ideally, we don't need to move our hands and our feet at all. They get to stay in the same place throughout that entire sequence. So see if you can play around with that. If you've been moving your hands and your feet around, see what happens if you keep them in the same place. Good job, you guys. Back in down dog, about 5 deep breaths. You're welcome to explore with movement if you want to. And you can even find little tiny micro movements. So I might not see anything on the outside, but inside you're making little micro adjustments. Is there any way you can be more efficient in your body? Is there any way you can engage more to actually effort less? Can you use your breath to support you and hold you from the inside? Good job, everybody. Beautiful poses. All right, one more great big inhalation into your down dog. With your exhalation, gaze to the top of your space, however you want to get there, forward fold. Once you've arrived, inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet and rise. Take it all the way up. Big full body stretch as you inhale. Hands to your heart as you exhale. We'll start to build our flow now. Inhale, reach up. Pause right here. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Shift your hips over to the left as your upper body goes right. So there's more weight now in your left foot. If you want, you can reach your right tiptoes out to the right edge or off the right edge of your mat. Keep your left shoulder back and down so it's plugged into the socket. And then breathe length and space into your left waistline, into your left ribs. Good, beautiful. Nice, Maggie. Take one more round. As you inhale, bring it back through center. Switch your grip. So grab right wrist. And then same thing, up and over to the other side. More weight in your right foot. Left tiptoes could reach out to the left edge of your mat. Imagine a crescent moon shape and create that with your body. Breathe into your right waistline and the space between your right ribs. See if you can create more space just by breathing bigger. Last breath here. Nice, Trish. Inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, little baby back bend, cactus your arms. Make it come from your mid and your upper back, not so much your low back. Inhale, re-extend, realign, reach up. As you exhale, hinge at your hips, slow dive all the way down and fold. Beautiful, halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, move through your vinyasa. See you in downward facing dog. So hands and feet don't have to move as you make your way to down dog. Yes, very good. Nice, Christina. Big, deep breaths. Ujjayi breath. Feel it and hear it. Use it to support you. It is there to help you, not to fight against you if you can figure out how to use it. From your down dog, next inhalation, take your right leg to the sky. If you want, you can explore a little bit. You could open your hip, you could roll out your ankle, even circle your right knee around a few times. Stay really rooted through both of your hands, strong through your shoulders, and connected to your center. So imagine an invisible rope attached to your belly button. It's pulling up, it's tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. So feel that lift that comes from your center. Take one more inhale. Make your right leg long, strong, and powerful, everybody. With your exhale, keep your hips high, right knee towards your nose. So lift through your waistline and then step through soft as you can, low lunge. Rise slowly into a crescent lunge. So all 10 toes face forward, high on the ball of your back foot. Nice, Laura. Your legs are your strong foundation. So rather than feeling like you're sinking into your lunge, stabilize by hugging in. So front hip pulls back hip pulls forward energetically. So it doesn't actually move. It's an energetic movement. You should feel stability through your legs. Your upper body then is your expression of this posture. So you don't have to do anything fancy. But whatever you're doing, it's on purpose. It's intentional. Are you spreading your fingers really wide, or are you softening through your fingers today? What are you doing with your gaze? What about your face? So just feel everything there is to feel right now in this moment in your crescent lunge. Take one more inhale, maybe reach a little higher, maybe gaze up. And then as you exhale, listen, you're going to grab your left wrist and take a side body stretch. So just like we did a moment ago at the top of our mat, same thing. Pull your upper body to the right. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward. So you're really squeezing through your inner thighs. And you should feel that nice long line down your left side. Maybe even a stretch in the front of your left hip. Take one more round. See if you can reach a little bit further. Very nice, you guys. As you inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Stay in your lunge position at a twist, revolve lunge. So left hand down, right arm to the sky. Yes. Thanks, Crystal. Your legs are strong, especially your back leg. Keep your back leg strong and powerful. If you want to modify, of course, you could set your back knee down. No big deal. But if your back knee is lifted, back leg is strong. And then this twist is coming from your waistline, from your center. So not from your arms or your legs. Feel it right at your center. Breathe down into your belly. Breathe down into your low back. And as you exhale, that's your invitation to twist just a little bit further. So use your breath. Take one or two more rounds here. If you want to test, are my legs strong? Is my core engaged? See if you can hover your left hand. Nothing else changes. Bottom of your exhalation, release. Low lunge, root into your front foot, standing splits. So right foot is your base, left leg lifts. And all it really is a one-legged forward fold. So I do not care how high your left leg goes, but I do care that there's energy flowing all the way up into your left toes. So make your left toes active. Try to spread them apart or wiggle them around. Relax your neck just like you would do in a forward fold, and use your core just like you would do in a forward fold. If you'd like, you could wrap your right arm behind your right leg, hand behind ankle, forearm behind calf, elbow behind knee, and you use that as leverage. Press arm into leg, leg into arm. See if you can bring your upper body a little closer to your leg. Good job, everybody. Soft face, soft jaw. Take one more inhale. See if you can lift your left leg even higher. Reach it high. And then as you exhale, Shiva squat. Tuck your left knee into the back of your right knee. Both knees bend. Get small and compact. Inhale, re-extend your left leg up. And then listen, as you exhale, step your left foot all the way to the back of your yoga mat again. This time, pivot your back heel down so your back foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. Warrior 2. Rise up. Settle in. Virabhadrasana 2. Good. All right. So feel your front knee tracking open towards your pinky toe. So rather than sticking your butt out, try to wrap your right butt cheek underneath you. Feel that right knee tracking open rather than collapsing in. Next time you breathe in, going for side angle, reach forward like you want to touch the front wall. Reach, reach, reach. When you can't reach anymore, only your arms have to change. So right hand towards the ground, left arm either towards the sky, or you might reach your left arm forward towards the front of the room and feel that length in your left side. If there's any other variation you want to take, please feel free. Maybe your right elbow rests on your right thigh. Keep your hips open, keep your heart and shoulders open, keep your back foot rooted and your back legs strong. And then can you feel your big, spacious breath flowing through you? Good, nice job, everybody. Beautiful poses. Take one last round in your side angle. Stay in your legs. The next time you inhale, rise up through your warrior two, reverse warrior. So front palm rotates up, reach back, lengthen through your right side. Yes, keep that deep bend in your right knee. And breathe into your right waistline, the space between your right ribs. If you want to, you could reach up to grab your right wrist and give it a little tug. See if there's any more space you can create. Beautiful, friend. Soft face, soft jaw. Nice, Charles. Take one more inhale. Reach, reach. Bend your right knee even deeper. And as you exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground. Come back to a low lunge so you're on the ball of your back foot. And step your back foot forward just a couple of feet for pyramid stance. So both feet flat on the ground. I like my feet on 2 train tracks rather than a balance beam. All 10 toes face forward. Inhale, come to a halfway lift position. Bring your hands to your hips. So as you're in this halfway lift, spine is long, spine is parallel to the ground. Bend your front knee a lot on purpose for just a second. And then we're gonna straighten our front leg again, but we're gonna do it really slow with tons of awareness. So I want you to focus on pressing back through the very, very top of your right thigh. And imagine there's a rope attached to your right butt cheek that's pulling up towards the ceiling. So start to press your right thigh back, and lift your right butt cheek up, like a rope is pulling up on your right butt cheek. Keep all of that. And then as you are ready, fold over your front leg. So drape your torso over your front leg. Yes, keep pulling your right butt cheek up. Keep pressing the very top of your right thigh back. So ideally, we want our hips nice and square. Use your breath here. Every exhalation is an invitation to dive a little bit deeper from the inside. I don't have to see anything on the outside, but you feel it. So good, you guys. All the way to empty as you exhale. See if you can create more space. If you feel a little shaky in that front leg, that's actually a wonderful thing. It's called the sacred tremble. Let it happen. You want to be engaging through your right quad as you stretch your hamstring. Take one last deep breath and see if you can dive even deeper just from the inside. Very end of your exhale to step your back foot forward. You're at the top of your mat now. Forward fold, nice and easy. Inhale to a halfway lift position, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And then heel toe your feet together so that your big toes touch. Keep a little gap in between your heels. Tuck and curl, tiny little potato bug ball. So butt towards the ground and nose towards your knees. You can choose to lift your heels up high, and that will work strength and balance. Or you can try to press your heels down. That will work your ankle flexibility. You could also wrap your arms around the front of your shins if you would like. Give yourself a nice hug, a big squeeze. Send your breath into your back body here, especially. So back of your heart, back ribs, low back, all the way to empty with every exhale. Yes, very nice, you guys. Good, Kim. Awesome, Jen. One last round, all the way to empty. Get as small, as compact as you can as you exhale. And then inhale, come back to your halfway lift position. Heels down, spine parallel to the ground. You can widen your feet if you want. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet and take it all the way up. High mountain. So arms reach up, pause right here. Notice how you are standing. So many of us have our own little imbalances. Personally, I tend to stick my butt out and flare my ribs forward. Some people do the exact opposite. They tuck their tailbone under and round their upper back. So find your most neutral pelvis, your most neutral spine. Feel into that. Right foot will be your foundation. Lift your left knee up, standing staff pose. Yes, good. Flex your left toes. So make your left foot active. Active weight is a lot lighter to hold. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, we'll twist towards the windows. Right arm forward, left arm back. If you want, you can bring your right hand to grab the outside of your left thigh or knee. You can press your left hand into your low back and use it as a little bit of leverage. We will get into the full variation of this pose eventually. For now, we're just staying here with our knee bent, working on our twist, working on our balance. So really feel your inner thighs hugging in. Feel your shoulders and your collarbones nice and broad. If you want to challenge your balance even more, try gazing back over your left shoulder behind you. Good. Nice, Kristen. Take one last round. Use your exhale to twist to your edge. End of your exhale, unwind, arms to the sky, standing staff. Invitation, if you want more, to extend your left leg forward. Only extend as much as you can without leaning back. So press through your heel. One more in-breath. As you exhale, super slow motion, low lunge. See if you can land with your fingers and your toes at the same exact time. And then once you're in your low lunge, we're not going to do this when we flow breath to movement, but for right now, we'll take half splits. So bring your back knee down gently. If you need extra cushion, you can double up the side of your mat or use something underneath it that you've got, maybe a sweatshirt, sweatpants for cushion. And then hips back towards your left heel, or hips can stack over your left knee as you straighten your front leg or work it towards straight. Flex your right toes back towards your shin. Press down through your right heel and try to pull your right heel back towards your body. So rather than trying to push your right heel forward, actually try to pull it back and stick your right butt cheek out even more. As your right butt cheek sticks out behind you, see if you can fold forward, reach your heart past your right knee. That won't actually happen, but that's the action you're trying to create. Your heart reaches forward and then you fold. Yes, very good. Good awareness, friends. Flex your right toes back, even your little baby pinky toes, see if you can get it to flex. And then make sure your breath is there. Use it to soften. If you are uncomfortable here, let yourself be uncomfortable, knowing that it's only temporary. Breathe into it and soften around it. Take about 2 or 3 more rounds. Nice job. Very end of your next exhalation, come back into a low lunge. So walk your hands forward, bend your front knee, lift your back knee. And then from low lunge, 3-legged down dog, take your right leg back and up. Once your right leg is reaching back and up, open through your right hip. So bend your right knee, reach it up towards the ceiling. You want to feel your outer right glute squeezing to create this action rather than just sinking into your left side. Make this action come from your right hip. You're welcome to stay right here and get this nice stretch for the front of your right hip. Otherwise, take one more inhale here. As you exhale, right knee, left elbow. Get as close as you can. Inhale, take it back up. Nice Brit. Open your right hip again. Squeeze your outer right butt cheek. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Get as high as you can. Yes. Awesome, Brittany. Inhale back up. This time, square hips long through your right leg. Exhale, you choose straight to down dog or rock forward. Take your vinyasa. You can do it as a 3-legged or set your right foot down, set your knees down, up to you. Take your time and your back bend of choice. Eventually, downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. Might feel good to take a big, huge, open mouth sigh here. Okie dokie, that is one side. We've got one more. So next time you inhale, left leg to the sky. Take a moment. If there's some way you want to explore, please feel free. Stay rooted through both hands, strong through both shoulders, and connected to your strong core. So your core is what's lifting you up out of your hands, out of your wrists. Take one more inhale. Make your left leg long, strong, and powerful. Keep your hips and your waistline lifted, knee towards your nose as you exhale. If you're lifted through your waistline, there should be plenty of space to step through low lunge. And then rise up to your crescent lunge, no hurry. Take your time. So all of your toes face forward. Nice job. Hips are square. Front hip is energetically pulling back. Back hip is energetically pulling forward. So you're not sinking into your legs. You feel stable and strong through your legs. Upper body then is your expression. So whatever you're doing, it's on purpose. It doesn't have to be fancy. Whatever you're doing, you're aware of it. You feel it. You know what's happening. It's intentional. Notice if you're flaring your ribs forward, draw your belly button in and up. It's called your transverse abdominis. It's your lowest, deepest abdominals. You want those to engage. It feels like an invisible brace around your center. Take one more inhale as you reach high. As you exhale, we've got our side body stretch. Grab your right wrist and go up and over towards the window. So pull your upper body towards the windows just gently. Yes, beautiful. Feel the length down your entire right side. Maybe a stretch in the front of your right hip. Breathe into it. Keep your legs strong. So energetically, you're still pulling left hip back, right hip forward. Take one more deep breath. See if you can reach a little bit further. Inhale, come back to center, back to neutral. Release your grip. And exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Stay in your lunge, add a twist. So right hand down, left arm up, revolve lunge. Beautiful, nice, Brian. Keep the length in your spine so you're not rounding your back. It might help if you gaze slightly forward or just straight towards the wall rather than back behind you. Imagine you're trying to drag your left hip towards the back wall, but at the same time, your left knee is magnetized to your right armpit. Breathe into your belly, breathe into your low back. Use your exhales to twist a little bit deeper. So feel that ringing out. If you want to challenge yourself or just experiment, are my legs strong? Is my core engaged? You could hover your right hand above the ground and nothing else should move. Take one last breath. Yes, awesome. Nice, Mia. End of your exhale, let it go. Root into your left foot, standing splits. So left foot is your foundation, right leg lifts. Right toes active. So if your right leg feels like it weighs 1,000,000 pounds right now, can you engage the muscles in it? Can you make energy flow all the way up into your toes? Relax your neck just like you would in a forward fold and use your core just like you would in a forward fold. If you would like, left arm behind left leg, hand behind ankle, forearm behind calf, elbow behind knee. And then once you've got that connection, you can use it. Press arm into leg, leg back into arm. Dive a little deeper, fold a little further with each exhale. Soft face, soft jaw. Beautiful, my friends. Good job. Nice poses. Take one more inhale. Lift your right leg a little bit higher. Exhale into a Shiva squat. So right knee tucks in the back of your left knee. Both knees bend. Very good. Inhale, re-extend. Right leg high. Nice, Victoria. And then exhale. Step your right foot all the way to the back of your mat again. Pivot your back heel down. So back foot parallel to the back edge of your mat. And cartwheel your arms up. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Nice, Jeanette. So open through your shoulders, through your heart, and through your hips. You're not trying to pull your back shoulder forward. You're not trying to pull your back hip forward. You're allowing everything to open. Feel your front knee track towards your pinky toe rather than collapsing inward. Next time you inhale, we're going for side angle. So first reach forward. See if you can get your rib cage to slide. Reach, reach, reach. When you can't reach it anymore, left hand towards the ground, right arm towards the sky, or maybe right arm towards the front wall. Bicep next to your ear. You could also take your own variation. Left elbow might rest on your left thigh, half or full bind if it's in your practice. Make sure everything stays open. So heart, shoulders, hips open towards the side of the room. Big, deep breath flowing through you. So if it feels like your breath is getting stuck somewhere, how can you adjust to let your breath flow really freely? Take about 2 more rounds. Good job. Soft through your face and your jaw. Next time you inhale, press into your feet. Reverse warrior. So rise up. reach up, reach back. If you need to straighten your front leg for a moment, give it a little break, that's fine. But then you're bending back into your front knee, tracking it towards your pinky toe. Imagine that you're trying to lift your left rib cage up away from your left hip. Imagine you're trying to puff up your left ribs towards the sky. If you want to reach up to grab your left wrist, go for it. Couple more breaths right here. Good job, everybody. One more big inhale. With your exhale, cartwheel your hands down, back to low lunge. And then step your back foot forward, a foot or two, depends how long your legs are. You want both feet on the ground, flat on the ground. And again, I like my feet on 2 train tracks or 2 skis rather than a balance beam. All 10 toes face forward. Inhale to a halfway lift, hands to your hips. So feel your nice long spine parallel to the ground. Bend your front knee a lot for just a moment. So with your front knee very bent, you're going to work it towards straight, slowly and intentionally by focusing on lifting your left butt cheek straight up and pressing your left thigh, the very top of your left thigh, back, back, back. So press your left thigh back, lift your left butt cheek up, get that left leg as straight as you can, not just hyperextending and locking out your knee, but actually feel your left quad muscle fire up. Once you've got that, work your fold. So drape your torso over your front leg. You might bring your hands to blocks. You might bring your hands to your front shin. If you're able to, bring your hands to the ground. Keep pulling your left butt cheek up like there's an invisible rope attached to your left butt cheek, pulling up towards the ceiling. Keep pressing back through the very, very top of your left thigh. Keep breathing, big spacious breaths, and use them to work your pose. So rather than just holding your breath and waiting for this pose to be over, big spacious breath and just be with the sensation. Even if it's uncomfortable, remind your body with your big deep breath, it is okay, you are safe, you can relax. Last couple rounds, you're doing great. Nice, Eric. All right, very end of your next exhalation. Just step your back foot forward, nice and easy. Come into your forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale to your halfway lift, realign your spine. Exhale, fold. And then once again, heel toe your feet together. So big toes touch, little gap in between your heels, tuck and curl, tiny little potato bug ball. And then this time, if you want to, this is just an option, you don't have to take it. You could turn it into a toe stand. So balancing on your tiptoes, see if you can point your knees straight forward and bring your hands up to your heart center. Balancing on your tiptoes. Hug in with your inner thighs, inner knees, and inner heels. That will help you balance. Wherever you are at, soften your face, unclench your jaw. Big, deep breaths. Amazing, everybody. Beautiful work. Next inhalation, we'll come back into our halfway lift. So heels down, spine long. You can widen your stance if you want to. Exhale, fold, bow. Root through your feet and rise all the way up. High mountain. Pause for just a moment. Check in once again. Pelvis and spine. Feel your neutral pelvis, neutral spine, or create that as best you can in your own body. Your left foot this time will be your foundation. Lift your right knee, standing staff pose. So as your right knee lifts, stay active through your right toes. That'll make it lighter, easier to hold. Hug in with your inner thighs. Connect to your center, navel to spine. Take one more inhale. With your exhalation, twist, left arm forward, right arm back. So twist from your center. If you want, you can grab hold of the outside of your knee or thigh with your left hand. You can press your right hand into your low back. Use it as gentle leverage. Broad through your shoulders. Tall through your spine. Drop through the crown of your head. Nice, Natalie. See if you can use your exhales to twist just a little tiny bit more. If you want extra, gaze over your right shoulder behind you. Take one last deep breath. So good, everybody. End of your exhale, unwind, back to standing staff. Option to extend your right leg if you want to. Only extend as much as you can without leaning back. Draw your lowest, deepest abdominals in. Take one more inhale. Slow motion to low lunge. See if you can land with fingers and toes at the same time. Once you're in your low lunge, Back knee comes down gently. So use extra cushion if you need. Fold over the side of your mat if you need. Half splits, half Hanumanasana. So your hips can either come all the way back to rest on your right heel, or you could keep your hips a little bit higher. Try not to curl your tailbone under, but instead you want to stick your butt out. So again, push down through your left heel and energetically try to drag your left heel back so your left butt cheek sticks out behind you. And then as your left butt cheek sticks out, reach your heart further forward like you're trying to reach it past your knee. And then breathe. Yes, good. Again, if you are shaking, not a bad thing. It means you've met an edge. Be with it, breathe into it, soften around it. Take about 2 more rounds, 2 or 3 more breaths. Flexion through your left toes, even your little baby pinky toe. Can you get it to engage? Nice, Anais. Use your exhale to fold a little further. Last round. Doing great. Good, Teresa. Inhale, come back, low lunge. Lift your back knee. So tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. From low lunge, press into your hands, 3-legged down dog. Take your left leg to the sky. Yes, once your left leg is reaching up, open your left hip, bend your knee, reach your knee out and up. So it's like your left hip is a hinge on a door and your left leg is the door. It swings open. You should feel your outer left glute. It's called your medial glute. You want to feel it squeeze. For some reason, our medial glute is really, really hard for us to engage intentionally. So see if you can start to wake it up and find more awareness there. Take one more inhale. Exhale, stay or left knee, right elbow, little twist across your body. Beautiful. Inhale back up, open your hip again. Exhale, left to left. Aim for your armpit or your tricep. Aim high. Don't let your hips sink. Inhale back up, and this time square hips long through your left leg. Exhale, you choose straight to down dog or rock forward and take your vinyasa. Beautiful, friends. You can find your way back to down dog, or now would be a great time to take a child's pose, embryo pose, hero's pose, grab a drink of water. Give yourself a moment to just reconnect, to recalibrate, feel whatever there is to feel inside your body, feel all that energy inside of you. You're going to move through that entire sequence, that entire flow. Everything we just did, we're going to do it again 2 more times, but we're going to go faster. So we're not going to speed through it with momentum and forget to breathe. We're going to use our slow, deep, intentional breath to create slow, deep, intentional movement. So if I'm cueing too slow for you at any time, see if you can actually breathe slower, breathe bigger, breathe deeper, and use your breath to guide your movement. And if you want to take a break at any time, if you want to do your own thing at any time, that is fine with me. This is your practice. As long as you are staying on your mat, respecting the people around you, you do whatever you want for your body. So I don't know how you feel inside. You're the only one that knows. So listen to that, honor that, stay curious about that. All right, if you are coming with me, my friends, downward facing dog, ujjayi breath. Inhale as you push the ground away and lift your hips really high. Exhale, gaze to the top of your space, however you'd like to get there. Forward fold. Halfway lift position. Breathe in, nice and long. Stick your butt out. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet and rise all the way up. Big stretch to the top. Inhale. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Okie doke, here we go. Inhale, high mountain. Grab your left wrist with right hand. Exhale, side body stretch. Hips go left, upper body goes right. all the way to empty. Inhale brings you back through center. Switch your grip. Other side, up and then over. Inhale, center. Baby back bend. Exhale, cactus your arms, curl open. Inhale, re-extend, realign, reach up. Exhale, slow dive, stick your butt out and release into your fold. Beautiful, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Try to keep that exhale going or hold empty as you lower, chaturanga. Inhale, peel your heart open, shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Stretch it out, lengthen out. Exhale as soft as you can. Step forward, low lunge. Nice, Victoria, rise. Inhale, beautiful Charles. As you exhale, grab your left wrist, side body stretch towards the right side of the room as far as you can reach. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Stay in your lunge. Add your twist. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Open up. Exhale, release. Root into your right foot. Standing splits. Breathe in. Left leg lifts high. Exhale, Shiva squat. Left knee to the back of right knee. Get small and compact. Inhale, re-extend. Reach and lengthen. As soft as you can. Exhale, step your left foot to the back of your yoga mat. Warrior two legs. And inhale, rise. Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, side angle. Reach forward. Tip it over all the way to emptiness. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Keep that deep bend in your front knee. Reach up, reach back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground. Pivot to the ball of your back foot. Inhale, pyramid stance with a halfway lift. Maybe bring your hands to your hips as you lengthen everything. And then exhale, work into your fold all the way to emptiness. Good job. Stay here for an extra round. So inhale. And then as you exhale, just step forward, forward fold. Spinal extension, breathe in. Bring your big toes together if they're not already. And exhale, tiny little potato bug ball, small and compact. Inhale, come back to your halfway lifts. Heels down, spine long. Exhale, fold. Root through your feet and rise. Take it all the way up. Arms reach up and left knee lifts up. Exhale, twist. Right arm forward, left arm back, or you can grab your leg if you'd like, all the way to empty. Inhale, back to center. Reach up. Maybe extend your left leg. Ooh. And exhale, slow motion, low lunge. See if you can land softly, fingers and toes at the same time. Very nice. Three-legged down dog. Take your right leg up and back. Open your hip. You're welcome to hang out here or exhale, right knee, left elbow. Nice die. Inhale back up. Open your hip again. Exhale, right to right. Aim for your armpit nice and high. Yes. Inhale back up. This time square hips long through your right leg. Exhale, plank to chaturanga. However you'd like to take it. Inhale, lift your heart. Try not to lock out your elbows. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice work, friends. Inhale your left leg high. Lift it through your waistline. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Nice abs. Inhale, rise, crescent. As you exhale, grab your right wrist. Side body stretch towards the windows as far as you can reach all the way to empty. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, hands come down. Add your twist. Inhale, left arm up, open. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, standing splits. Right leg lifts. Spread through your toes. Shiva squat. Right knee tucks in the back of left. Everything gets small and compact. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, step your right foot to the back of your yoga mat. Pivot back, heel down. Inhale, warrior two, rise. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over all the way to empty. Stay in your legs. Inhale, reverse. Keep that deep bend in your front knee as you reach up and back. Exhale, windmill your arms to the ground, low lunge. Pyramid stance with a halfway lift in your spine. Maybe hands to hips as you lengthen. And then exhale, fold. Stay here as you breathe in. As you exhale, just step your back foot forward, nice and easy, forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Bring your big toes to touch if they're not already. Exhale, tiny little potato bug ball. Tuck and curl. Inhale, come back to your halfway lift. Realign. Beautiful. Exhale, fold. Root through your feet. Rise. Inhale, reach up. Lift your right knee up. Standing staff. Exhale, twist. Left arm forward, right arm back, or grab your leg. Inhale, come back to standing staff. So unwind, reach up, maybe extend right leg. Slowly exhale, low lunge. See if you can land softly. Beautiful. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Left leg back and up. Open your left hip up. Stay and hold, or exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, back up, open. Exhale, left to left. Amazing. Inhale, back up. This time, square hips, long through your left leg. Straight to down dog or rock forward, chaturanga. Take it however you like. Inhale, curl open. Exhale, downward facing dog. Really good job, you guys. That is one round. We've got one more. This time I'm going to change a few things up, add a few things in. So just like you have been doing this entire class, stay present. Listen to my cues. They are invitations. So take what works, leave the rest behind. You're coming with me. One more big inhale into your down dog. Exhale, look forward, step or hop top of your space, forward fold. Inhale, nice and long, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold and bow. Root through your feet, rise, big stretch at the top as you inhale. Hands to your heart, exhale. Nice job, here we go, last round. Inhale, reach up. Grab your left wrist. If you want to take it your own way, that's fine with me. Exhale, side body stretch to your right. Inhale, back to center. Switch your grip. Other side, up and then over all the way to empty. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus your arms, curl open. Nice, Mary Claire. Inhale, reach, realign. Now listen. Exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. So bend your knees, swing your arms back. Maybe lift to your tiptoes. Maybe stay on your tiptoes. High mountain, super tall. Maybe stay on your tiptoes as you take your dive down. Stick your butt out. Feel your core engage. It's an exaggeration of what you should feel every time you dive. Inhale, heels on the ground, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga dandasana. Skip it anytime you want. Nice, Laura. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, Rawad. Inhale, your right leg high, active through your right foot. Exhale, as soft as you can, step your right foot forward. Low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise. Exhale, grab your left wrist, side body stretch up and then over as far as you can reach. Inhale, come back to center, release your grip, listen. Exhale, turbo lunge, cactus your arms, bend your back knee, maybe work a back bend. Inhale, re-extend, realign, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands down. Inhale, revolve, lunge, right arm up. Listen. So we're going to stay here for a moment. You can stay in your revolve lunge or invitation
to turn it into a variation of revolved triangle. So stay balanced on the ball of your back foot, but see if you can start to straighten your front leg. You might move your left hand back a little bit. Lift your right butt cheek up, 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 and press the top of your right thigh back, back, back. Yes. Nice, Brad. Keep your spine long. Keep your inner thighs hugging in. Keep breathing down into your belly. That front leg as straight as you can get it. One last deep breath. So good, you guys. End of your exhale, unwind, low lunge. Bend your front knee for a moment. Inhale, standing splits, left leg lifts. Now listen, option to open up, half moon. So right hand down, left arm to the sky. Great place to use a block under your right hand if you've got one. Stack your left hip on top of right. Open through the front of your heart and your shoulders. Yes, back leg strong like you're stomping it on an invisible wall behind you. Beautiful work, my friends. Take one last big inhale. Lift your left leg a little bit higher. Exhale, Shiva squat. Nice and easy. Left knee to the back of right. Inhale, standing splits. Left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot back. Pivot your back heel down. Inhale, warrior two, rise. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over. Pause right here. You can stay in side angle. Maybe you want to work it into a bind or even take bird of paradise if that's in your practice, or triangle pose. Work your front leg towards straight. Keep everything open. Heart, shoulders, and hips. Yes, good. Wherever you happen to be working right now, your breath is flowing through you. Nice, Charles. Take about 2 more rounds. Awesome, Mia. All right. Next time you inhale, we're going to take reverse triangle. So rise up, front leg straight if it's not already. Reach up and back. Long line down your right side. Exhale, cartwheel your arms to the ground, low lunge for just a moment, and then inhale, pyramid stance with a halfway lift. Hands to your hips if you'd like. Exhale, work your fold over your front leg. Stay here for your in-breath. Fill up. Then exhale, just step forward, nice and easy, forward folds. Inhale, spinal extension. Exhale, release. You're doing amazing. Rise. Inhale, arms up. Left knee lifts up. Exhale, twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. This is where we will pause. You can stay exactly where you're at or take the full variation of revolved hand to big toe pose. So grab your left foot, maybe the outer edge, maybe peace fingers around your big toe. Start to extend your left leg. Only extend as much as you can without rounding through your spine. Nice, Maggie. Squeeze through your inner thighs, press through your heel, broaden through your shoulders and your collarbones. Breathe down into your belly and twist from your center. So good, you guys. Take one last round. Good focus. Bottom of your exhale, unwind standing staff. Reach up. Maybe extend left if you haven't. Slowly low lunge as you exhale, soft landing. Three-legged down dog. So take your right leg up and back, open your hip. This time, option to flip your dog. Right foot comes down behind you. Right arm forward. Yes, beautiful. Lift your hips. Open through your heart. Breathe down into your belly. Feel that stretch in your abdominal wall. Back muscles are strong and supportive. One more inhale. And then everybody, regular down dog. Both hands, both feet on the ground. Walk it out. Keep walking it out if you would like. Or next inhale, rock forward, high plank. You can hover your right leg if you'd like. And chaturanga, exhale, lower down. Inhale, heart lift. Exhale, hips lift. You're doing so good. We've got one more side. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Soft as possible. Exhale, left foot steps through, low lunge. Rise, crescent lunge. Grab your right wrist. Exhale, side body stretch. Up and over as far as you can reach. Inhale, center. Adding on right here. Exhale, turbo lunge. Cactus your arms, bend your back knee. Option to work a back bend. Inhale, re-extend, reach. Exhale, hands come down. Right hand stays down, left arm to the sky, revolve lunge, pause. You can stay where you're at, or that variation of revolve triangle. So you might have to scoot your right hand back. See if you can work your left leg straight as you can get it by lifting your left butt cheek up, pressing the top of your left thigh back. Yes, nice, Christina. Keep your spine long. Keep squeezing through your inner thighs. Keep breathing. Big spacious breaths. One last round. Twist, twist, twist. Bottom of your exhale, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits. Right leg lifts. Now, stay in your standing splits, or option to open it up. Balancing half moon. Left hand on the ground or a block. Right arm to your right hip or right arm to the sky. Nice, Crystal. Stack your right hip on top of left. Open your heart, open your shoulders. Back leg is strong, like you're stomping it on an invisible wall. Nice, Mary Jo. Maybe lift a little bit higher. One last inhale. You're amazing. Exhale, Shiva squat. Right knee to the back of left knee. Both knees bend. Inhale, standing splits. Right leg high. Exhale, intentionally step your right foot back, setting up your warrior two legs. And then inhale one last time. Rise up to your warrior two. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over. Pausing here. You can take it into a variation of side angle. Maybe it's the bind, maybe it's bird of paradise, or work it into triangle. Front leg straightens, everything stays open. Your personal fullest expression of whatever pose you are in. Yes, nice job, everybody. Couple more breaths. Thanks, Brittany. All right. From the press of your feet, next inhale, reverse triangle. So rise up, straighten your front leg if it's not already. Reach up, reach back. Your hips are nice and even, level with one another. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, low lunge. Inhale into your pyramid stance with a halfway lift. Pull your left butt cheek back, lift your left butt cheek up, and exhale, fold deeply. Stay for your inhalation. Fill up with your breath. Exhale, step your left foot forward, forward fold, top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tiny little potato bug ball. We're going to pause here this time. Stay in your little ball. Turn it into a toe stand, or option if you want to play with crow pose. Plant your hands in front of you. Work your knees as high as you can on your triceps. Lift through your waistline. Maybe float one or both feet off the ground. If you can get both feet off the ground, see if you can bring your big toes together behind you. Wherever you are at, your breath is right there, supporting you, holding you, telling your body, I know this is hard, but you've got this. You are safe. You are okay. You can relax. Awesome work. Wherever you're at, next time you breathe in, halfway lift. So feet down, heels down, spine long. Exhale, bow, let it go. Rise all the way up. Inhale, reach up, lift your right knee up. Exhale, twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Stay here, or work into the full variation. Grab your right foot with your left hand or peace fingers around your big toe. Start to extend your leg, but only as much as you can without rounding. So the length in your spine is your first priority. Hug in with your inner thighs, broaden through your collarbones, your shoulders, maybe even gaze over your right shoulder behind you. Last deep breath. End of your exhale, unwind, standing staff, breathe in. Exhale, slowly and softly, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged down dog, left leg back and up. Open up through your hip. Stay here, or this time, flip your dog. Left foot comes down. Back muscles are strong as your front body opens. Beautiful. Nice work. One last inhale if you're in the back bend. And regular down dog. Come back. Walk it out. Keep walking it out, or invitation. Inhale, rock forward, maybe hovering your left leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart. And you choose either down dog or great place for a little rest. Child, embryo, puppy, heroes. Take a moment and just feel all that energy flowing through you. It's always there. It's just harder to notice. Feel yourself as an energetic being. Last couple grounding breaths. All right, meet on your hands and your knees. And then we're gonna come into an extended kneeling position, setting up for a camel pose today. So if you need extra cushion for your knees, you can take the front of your mat, fold it over once or even twice, bring your knees onto that extra cushion. Knees, hips width distance apart. And if you have a block, you could always bring it in between your inner thighs, and that will just help that transverse abdominis muscle engage so you're not sinking into your low back as we move into this. Personally, I like my toes curled under. It helps to stabilize the shins. It also brings your heels just a little bit closer so they're easier to reach. Bring your hands to your low back like you're about to put them into your back pockets. If this bothers your wrist, you can make fists, or you could point your thumbs in, wrap your fingers around your hips, roll your shoulders back and down, point your elbow tips straight back. Start to push your hands forward into your hips, but at the same time, press your hips back into your hands. You should feel that tone of your low belly, a little tone in your glutes as well. Puff up your heart, tilt your chin up. Feel free to stay right here, or if it's available, reach one hand back and grab your heel. Whatever arm feels easier, reach back, grab your heel. When you've got one, see if you can get the other. Reach back, grab your heel, keep lifting your heart, keep hugging in with your inner thighs. Tilt your chin up and feel strength in the sides of your neck as you extend back. Yes. See if you can take 2 more big deep breaths in this heart opener. Beautiful work, you guys. Nice, Nat. Good, Trish. Come out the same way you came in. So hands to low back first, leading with your heart rather than your head. Come back to neutral. So head comes up very last. Once you're back in your extended kneeling position, untuck your mat, unfold it, take it into a puppy pose. So hips stay stacked over your knees. Walk your hands forward so your spine is nice and long, nice and neutral to begin with. Take a couple breaths in puppy with your hips stacked over your knees. And then after a couple of breaths in puppy pose, hips all the way back to your heels, child's pose. So now spinal flexion should feel real good. Breathe into your low back. Your next couple of breaths, downward facing dog. You're almost there, I promise. We're just making our way to pigeon now. If you'd rather take it on your back, you're welcome to flip over onto your back. Otherwise, from your down dog, inhale your right leg high. And exhale, right shin to the top of your space. Set your body down gently. Set yourself up with intention and attention. So right knee nice and wide. Nice, Mary Claire. Lift your right butt cheek up and back. So rather than trying to push your hips down, you want to plug the right femur bone into the hip socket so your joint is stable. Then you can stretch the muscle around it. So as your right butt cheek pulls up and back, same as you did in your pyramid pose, heart moves forward and down. Take your big, intentional breaths. Soften with every exhale, a little bit more. Take about 3 or 4 more breaths. Just like we did at the very beginning of practice. Invitation, next time you inhale, fill up as big as you can and hold for just a moment at the top. So you can find that extra little sip. And then big sigh. Good job. Start to find your own way back to downward facing dog, however you'd like to get there. You can take a vinyasa in between sides. Maybe you want to take some cat cows. You're on your back. Any neutralizing movement on your back that would feel good. And then just in your own time, my friends, pigeon with your left shin forward. Set yourself up with intention, attention. And breath by breath, settle in. Try to get your left knee as wide as you can out towards the left edge of your mat. So if your knee is right in the center of your mat, it's not bad, but it's just this stretch is now in your knee rather than in your hip. So you want to keep it in our left hip as much as possible. Yeah, good, Rawad. Good adjustment. Big, spacious inhales. And exhale, just let it go. Ah. I will leave it up to you. So you might give yourself just that big inhale, hold, extra sip, exhale out your mouth whenever you're on your last breath. So when you feel pretty even on both sides, please no rush. Find your way back to one final down dog, or if you'd rather, one final child's pose. Also, one final vinyasa if you want to take it as well. If you end up back in down dog, give yourself a couple breaths there just to feel into all the length and all the space you've created. You end up in a child's pose, couple breaths there. Just feel the ground underneath you. Relax and soften into it. Eventually, my friends, everybody find your way onto your back. You can face whichever direction you would like. Once you're on your back, hug your knees in towards your belly and just gently rock it out side to side. And then after a few rocks, move into any inversion that you would like to take for about 5 to 10 breaths. So an inversion is anything that puts your hips and or your legs higher than your heart. It could be a bridge pose. It could be legs up the invisible wall, plow, shoulder stand, headstand. If you have a wall next to you and you want to use it, please feel free. After you've taken your 5 to 10 breaths in your inversion, ease your way out. Take any counter poses of your choice, and also take any finishing poses of your choice. So if you do want a supine spinal twist, we've done a lot of twisting, so maybe you're good. But if you still want a supine spinal twist, now is a great time. You could also take happy baby, Supta Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees apart. Maybe just feel like rolling out your wrists, rolling out your ankles. So any last little movements, stretches, poses. And you're eventually just settling into your final relaxation. So please take your time, no rush. As you do work your way into your final relaxation, your breath can become effortless. So you can let go of ujjayi, you can let go of any control or manipulation of your breath. Just let your body take over, let your body breathe you once again. As you eventually transition into your final resting pose, I will read to you. This is a little reading by R.M. Drake from the book called Detoxify. It says, not everything in your life is late. Some things are simply waiting for the version of you who can hold them without breaking. There are blessings that would have overwhelmed you a year ago, opportunities that you would have sabotaged, or people you would have not known how to keep. Timing is not a punishment, it is a preparation. What is meant for you does not disappear because it takes longer than you hoped. It circles back when you are strong enough, clear enough, steady enough to receive it. Life does not rush to impress you. It unfolds when you are ready to meet it with open hands instead of clenched fists. So breathe. What is yours is not confused about where to find you. So often we want to control the outcome. So often we think that control is power. Really, surrender is power. Letting go is power. Letting what is meant for us come to us when we are ready for it is really the only way that we can have it. To let go of needing to control, let go of your clenched fists, just trust, surrender. Know that everything is always unfolding exactly as it should. There's a grand architecture and you are part of it. Just breathe, just give in, just trust. These last few moments of class, you can just feel into that. Let everything flow through you. Shavasana.
Take a deep breath in. Let it go. And just slowly, gently bring little movements back into your physical body. Eventually roll to either side, just a nurturing fetal position. And take a couple breaths, resting on your side body in this nurturing pose. As you rest on your side body, just let all the effort, all the energy of your practice really soak in and integrate into your being. Maybe you even use your imagination and see that, visualize that in some way. Use your arms to guide yourself up into seated meditation, right back where we began. And notice if you feel a little bit different, physically, energetically, or emotionally. Sit up nice and tall. Gather your hands to your heart center. We'll close together with one great big Om. So try not to worry too much about how you sound. Focus more on how it feels to move your own vibration through your body and let it express out your mouth. So start by exhaling, empty out, clear your throat if you need to. And breathe in your voice, fill up with it. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here, sharing your practice, letting me guide you. Namaste. Namaste. Ooh, good job, you guys. You did great. Thank you for coming. If you did not pay on your way in, please remember to pay on your way out. To talk about what? Meditation? Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah.
You said Zoom, but it's really audio?
No, soon.
Yeah, no, it's Zoom, but it's Zoom audio. There's nothing to really do and observe. Or am I sitting with eyes closed? What am I doing as the participant?
Every day will be a little bit different. Yeah, you'll observe me. Like,
will
I
be
mean,
observing.
sometimes you can do it all just by listening, but like sometimes I'll do some movement stuff.
Okay.
You don't have to turn your camera on, is what I'm saying. So
I
you,
understand.
yeah,
But
but
from a meditation, if it was a class, sometimes I'm looking at you and following something.
yeah, sometimes
I'm
you'll just have your eyes closed. Sometimes I will do things like I'll do like little like, breath work things that I'll have to give examples. Yeah.
And what was the timing like?
7:30.
To
It's 20 to 30 minutes.
right. And if I miss it that day, it's
There's a
stayed,
recording on
jump in at
YouTube.
3 o'clock.
Yep, exactly. And you can also just like jump in the next day and do that one later. You could.
It's not necessarily sequenced, and if you miss one, you're
Yeah,
still
no, totally.
like my grief workshop. That's so excellent. Like,
Yeah,
it's definitely a sequence.
grief workshop. You'd want to go to everyone, but yeah,
Yeah.
this is just kind of like
Okay.
take it,
Let me
leave
think
it.
on
Okay,
I think just starts tomorrow.
tomorrow. Yep.
Welcome to March.
Welcome to March, right? I know it happened fast. Like, I know. Girls. Sunday, man. It's a doozy. Good job. Good job, you guys. First yoga class. That's a hard one. That's not a beginner class, just so you know. So if you hated it, don't hate yoga, okay?